This week on Cal High Sports Bay Area, thrilling highlights from terrific games all around the Bay Area. We have Valley Christian and Milpitas from Levi Stadium. Monte Vista meets Sacred Heart Cathedral, and Logan battles Clayton Valley.
We have great volleyball action with St. Francis and Menlo. Water polo features Sacred Heart Prep and Camp Galindo. And the season with De La Salle continues as the Spartans prepare for Orange Lutheran. And the Climate's football player using a violent death in his family as motivation this season. It's all next on Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Welcome to Cal High Sports Bay Area here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. We start this week at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, where the 49ers hosted 3 games this week. The first game featuring San Jose's Pioneer High taking on Santa Clara's Willcox Chargers.
That's right, Pioneer featuring outstanding wideout Louis Kalum and our favorite name in all of high school sports, Raul Violette. Oh, man.
Violette Ligasanoa.
Yeah, what she said. Spelled just like it sounds. Willcox, meantime, won its opener last week behind a big day from running back Eric Andrade. The Chargers looking to go 2-0, playing in the Big House Friday afternoon.
Ladies, the flag's on the other side. You might want to scooch over that much better. The Willcox Chargers scoring early and often, and this guy was a big reason why. Manu Turi busting up the middle and showing great speed into the end zone, 6-0 Chargers. A short time later, Turi is at it again. He's the second man through and once again has lots of room and the speed to take it all the way, 14-0 Chargers. Still in the first, and this time it's a toss to Richard Herrera around the corner and in, and the Chargers were well on their way. Second quarter action now, and here's Turi again, another long touchdown run. Manu's third of the game, and the Chargers have an insurmountable lead. Willcox on the doorstep one more time, and this time it's up the middle. Barreling is Isaiah Chavez. He muscles his way in. It was 35-0 Willcox at the half. Pioneer trying to get back in at Jared Turner. A nice throw to Louis Kalum for a good game. The Mustangs would get on the board in this one, but the game belonged to the Chargers. Eduardo Andrade to Tale Finifuiake, and look at Tale do everything to get free. He's just short of the end zone, but a great effort there. The Chargers punch it in a short time later and win the game behind a huge performance by Manu Turi.
The tennis and cheer squad gets the crowd going as their Lancers are set to take on the visiting Lowell Cardinals. First possession, the snap is fumbled but scooped up by quarterback Christian Silva to give the Lancers an early 7-0 lead. Cardinals look for the immediate answer on the ensuing kickoff. Valentino Cunedi picks the ball off the turf, finds a big hole and races down the sideline, giving his team great field position past midfield. The drive would stall, however, after a 3-and-out, giving it back to the always dangerous Silva, who finds receiver Juan Valencia on a slant across the middle, and he shakes off a few defenders and waltzes his way into the promised land. Lancers will keep on rolling. Silva looks to throw to the sideline, turns around and upfield in the other direction, makes a man miss, and then he is off to the races. Christian Silva just will not be stopped on this day. A 60-yard touchdown run, one of his 8 touchdowns, and late in the game, not done yet, Silva runs a fake to the running back and his tight end Armando Camacho up the seam. He bowls over a defender, and look at the big man go all the way down to the end zone. And the Tennyson Lancers win this one big behind Silva's 8 touchdowns of a final score, 54-0. Contra Costa County Sports is brought to you by StatMed Urgent Care, the right care right now.
Intersectional matchup as Camp Galindo and Sacred Heart Cathedral took to the volleyball court. Irish grabbed the early lead. Madison led. Mary Tran teaming up and sending that ball back where it came from. Later, it's Emma Johnson returning the favor as she gets the block to keep the Cougars close. But SHC would have the upper hand. Alexis Durgy with the dig. Sophia Plett, great set on the run, and Kayla Yu finishes it off in style. Then the Irish finish off the set with a nice dig from Jillian Rumbanis up to Maya Sahalaway, who fires it to the pin where Len does the rest. 25-17 game 1 to SHC. Second set, Irish dominated, helped by the great bump set by Durgy and the ferocious kill from Yu. She had 9 kills on the night. Then Trin gets into the assist party, setting up Isabella Dominici, and the Irish took the second set 25-12. Third set, more of the same. Sahalaway to Dominici on the outside. Dominici with a game-high 10 kills on the night. And then Tran and Len with another huge block. When you get a block, you say, "Woo!" roof. However, Campo did make it a game. Jamie Brown out to Kirsten Sibley to bring the Cougs within 3, but SHC would take this one home in style. Plett to Jennifer Ryan on the slide, and Sacred Heart Cathedral wins in straight sets. Derby, the Washington State commit, with a game-high 21 digs in this one.
Each week we bring you the Players of the Week, brought to us in a wrap produced by the Hip Hop Department at the Rica Center.
These talented folks create a new wrap each week based on the best players from the previous week. Here are the Rica Center Players of the Week.
Rica Center. We're gonna go on this aggressive beat today for dramatic purposes. Yeah. For the Wolves, it's Sarah Class. Everybody is a prey cause she hella fast. Score 8 goals, that's a lot of math. For Sarah Moore, who's now at the best. 24-1, please be her guest. Only allow that one goal to show some class. It has been too easy, where's the competition? Nobody can stop Sarah when she's on a mission. Switching up sports, Dante James. Crashing players up like they on wrong-way lanes. Don't play games, he's the real deal. Accelerating faster than any automobile. Silver Creek's now 2-0 on the year, and one of James's best games of his career. 232 yards and 29 carries, bringing home the bacon, 20 swine patties. Those are your Players of the Week.
Muir orthopedic specialists bring us great advice each week on sports-related injuries. Here's Dr. Matthew Pesci with this week's health tip.
Most of us are aware that a concussion requires a period of rest from exercise and activity to recover. However, it is just as important to rest from cognitive activity. Depending on the severity of the concussion and the symptoms, intense concentration and memory tasks may be very difficult to perform and may even make your symptoms worse. Cognitive rest may mean taking some time off school or continuing school with some academic accommodations, such as abbreviated days or limited homework and test taking. It is important that the school is aware that a student has sustained a concussion so that they can work together to formulate an IEP, or individualized educational program, to meet the needs of the student. Equally as important is cognitive rest at home, so limiting reading, television, video games, computer use, and texting is also essential in promoting recovery.
Coming up, back to Levi Stadium for the late game as Valley Christian meets Milpitas in the Togo's monster game.
And the McClymonds football star dealing with the violent death of his brother. Our Stevens Creek Toyota Spirit of Achievement feature is next.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists, the leader in innovative sports medicine, is proud to present its new 46,000 square foot facility in Walnut Creek. This new leading edge facility combines high-tech equipment, an Olympic weightlifting area, indoor turf field for training and rehab, and expanded physical therapy facilities. The new Muir Orthopedic facility features efficient and personalized check-in, spacious reception areas, and on-site digital x-rays for fast results. For the best care for your treatment and recovery, visit the doctors at Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
The Rica Center for Human Enhancement offers a range of programs in the athletic fitness department designed to train athletes of all ages and abilities. Our programs range from Rise Up for student athletes 9 and older to Pinnacle and team training sessions for more advanced athletes with a specific far-reaching goal. Or sign up for Core and get a customized workout plan designed for whatever intensity or ability level you want to achieve. From Pinnacle to Core, the Rica Center has a program to help you achieve your goals. So it's simple. If you've got goals, come to the Rica Center.
It's a new season at Stevens Creek Toyota, and we're proud to present this year's all-star lineup. Like home run deals on Camry, the original Swagger Wagon Sienna, and our #1 player, better than par, Prius. Plus experience genuine Toyota service in our state-of-the-art facility. They're all here, your hometown champs, only at Stevens Creek Toyota San Jose. Visit us online at StevensCreekToyota.com.
We are back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex where the Valley Christian Warriors walk onto the field at Levi Stadium at 2-0 and looking very strong. Quarterback Miles Kendrick is having a fine early season leading the Warriors offense.
Yeah, he looks really good. Milpitas is coming off a huge 71-point win, but head coach Kelly King and his team knows this will be a little bit tougher. It's our Togo's monster game. Our Ryan Black was there.
The 2015 edition of the Friday Night Lights series at Levi Stadium caps off tonight, featuring two teams coming off shutout victories last week. The Valley Christian defense will be looking to slow down a rushing attack led by Tariq Bracey, who averaged over 15 yards per carry in that big win last week. The Battle of South Bay Heavyweights at the home of Super Bowl 50. You know it's the Togo's Monster game. Let's get to the Monster highlight. We picked things up first quarter. In the first play after a fumble recovery, the Warriors give to senior running back Morian Walker, who finds a hole over the left side, and he scampers untouched into the end zone. It's 7-0 Valley. Second quarter now, same score, and the Trojans are facing 3rd and long, but there's Tariq Bracey to pick up the much-needed first down. You can add 5 on for the face mask, and Milpitas is in business. 2 plays later, it's the Trojans' other stud back, Crow Chavez, through the hole and into the end zone, and we're all tied up at 7. We skip ahead. First play of the second half after the touchback, and Milpitas sets up a screen to Bracey, and as we mentioned in the open, this sophomore is for real. He makes a couple guys miss, and then he is gone. 80 yards to the house, and his reward is a lift from big Christian Haggana, 13-7 Trojans. Huge momentum swing on the ensuing kickoff, as after a number of touchbacks, this one goes short and there's no Warrior there to catch it. Darren Ferranda comes out the pile with it, and Milpitas is set up. Second play after the recovery, the third back of the 3-headed Trojan monster, DeJuan Crummy, takes the inside handoff and hits the huge hole. He'll cut back inside and find his way to pay dirt for the touchdown, and Milpitas is rolling. They would go for 2, and Oliver Svinsky and Bracey make the gamble pay off as they connect for the 21-7 lead. 21-10 now, and Milpitas is looking to run it out, but Trent Lawback has other ideas as he picks it off and takes it to the house for the pick 6, and the Trojan lead is down to 5. Valley would force a punt and get the ball back for a 2-minute drill to win the game. No 2-minute drill required. How about a 1-play strike? 81 yards as Miles Kendrick floats it out to Walker, who takes it all the way to the house. As Valley Christian completes the improbable comeback, they erase an 11-point deficit in the last 5.5 minutes. Mo Walker plays hero, and when you play hero, you get to talk to Cal High Sports after the game.
Well, I'm a lifelong Niners fan. I love the Niners, and playing on this field is just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I just tried to make the best of it. And when I got my opportunities, I was humbled and just gave all the glory to God.
In Santa Clara with the Monster Game, I'm Ryan Black, Cal High Sports, Bay Area.
Everyone out of the pool, it's time for Nail Checks. WCAL rivals Presentation and Mitty facing off Wednesday afternoon. The Monarchs up 1, Emma Alagrussi wasting no time, increasing the Mitty lead up to 2. And great passing here, Alagrussi to Katie Rose. Rose over to Molly Tarasi, and that shot's good, 3-0 Monarchs. Alagrussi assisting all game long. She connects with Molly Tarasi again in front of the net, and that's Tarasi's second goal, and Mitty is hot early. However, the Panthers answer in the second. Corey Obot sees Caitlin Rooney in front of the net, and Rooney puts one home for Prez, cutting the deficit back to 5. But Mitty came right back. Amanda Rice spots Reina Patel, and it's Patel getting herself into the mix. Everyone contributing for the Monarchs. And after the half, Shelby Frey takes advantage of the penalty shot, firing the ball in the net, and the Monarchs' Abby Griswold showing some amazing hustle and effort here. She misses the first shot, but is right there to rebound the ball and put the perfect touch on it, and Archbishop Mitty wins with a final of 12-3. 4 players contributing for the Monarchs on this Wednesday afternoon.
Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Marissa, Tavion Foster will be a force on both sides of the line this season for McClymans. The senior is doing well on the field and in the classroom, despite a tragedy in his family 4 years ago.
Football practice at McClymans High School, and Tavion Foster will be on the line for the offense and defense. While Tavion will likely play linebacker in college, he's happy to play where the Warriors need him right now. Tavion plays football with a drive, the same drive that powers him in the classroom. The drive instilled in Tavion by his brother, Travion.
My overall GPA right now is a 3.3. I'm trying to get it higher, at least to 3.5, and I want to play football on the next level.
Travion was a star at MAC. He won a Play of the Week on our show and was honored at our end-of-the-season awards banquet. But Tavion's brother never played football in college. Just after his senior year, Travion was shot and killed in a dispute at a dice game in San Leandro. The gunman, angry over a small bet, went home, got a gun, returned to the game, and shot Travion. Then as Travion tried to escape, the gunman tracked him down and shot again. Tavion was in the courtroom when the killer was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison.
I was thinking, like, he should just get life. They said 15 to life, but I think he should just get straight out life.
Why is that?
Taking somebody's life over $2, murdering them, you should just get life.
It was really tough. I mean, he had some tough days where he actually broke down because him and his brother were real close. The day that his brother got killed, he was actually with us running in Strawberry Canyon. Around 2 o'clock, we talked to his brother, and then we heard the news around 4 o'clock, his brother passed away. And then that first week was real tough for him, you know, in school, out of school, just dealing with the whole situation.
Tavion is still angry, trying to understand how he lost his brother over a small bet. But Tavion has turned the anger into motivation to succeed on the field, in the classroom, and in his life.
Really, it was really dumb to me. Like, he lost his life over $2. And it just motivated me to do better in school and also on the field. It makes me want to grind harder on the field and in the classroom.
2 months after his brother's death, Tavion's father had a heart attack. He survived, saying it was more a broken heart over his son's death than anything else.
Right. It definitely was broken. It's like, it's an undescribable feeling. I wouldn't want nobody to go through that pain. Just to hear him was not going to be with me anymore, and that heart attack and the pain from him was actually more than the heart attack was.
Tavion says the dice games continue, the senseless crimes are still here, but he says it's getting better in West Oakland. Students at McClymonds have some hope.
It's getting better. McClymonds, they've been putting a lot of people into college, and the programs here are great, like SPAC. After school, we go to study hall every day, get the homework done, SAT prep. They putting us on the right track.
So Tavion grinds ahead. He'll play football in college thanks to his hard work on the field, dedication in the classroom, and a brother who inspires him every day.
He's living his dream through me. I know he always wanted to do that. He loved football, and he wanted to go to college and play football.
So you're doing that for him?
Yes.
So as you saw, Tavion doing a great job on the field and especially in the classroom. So he's going to college, and he'll play football in college as well as he wanted to do for his brother.
And the McClymonds football team undefeated so far?
Yeah, they're doing great.
All right, that's good for them. And once again this season, the San Francisco 49ers will present the Coach of the Week award every week, with $500 going to the winning coach.
That's right. Here's the 49ers' Ian Williams with this week's announcement.
Hi, I'm 49ers defensive lineman Ian Williams, here to announce the Charlie Wiedemeyer Memorial Coach of the Week. This week's award goes to head coach Eric Lucia from Silver Creek High School. The Raiders went on the road to Saratoga to defeat the Falcons by a score of 23-6. It was a grueling game from start to finish, where Coach Lucia's Raiders fought hard to earn the victory. The longtime head coach insisted it was a statement win and a true testament to the whole team buying into the culture at Silver Creek. Coach Lucia will be invited to watch a 49ers practice at the SAP Performance Facility, where he will be presented his award by Coach Tom Sula. He will also be recognized on the field prior to our final home game on January 3rd. As part of this award, Silver Creek High School will receive a $1,000 grant from the 49ers Foundation. Congratulations to head coach Eric Lucia, this week's Charlie Wiedemeyer Coach of the Week.
Coming up to the peninsula we go for Woodside and Sequoia.
But first, here's our Chevron girls volleyball poll.
Little Kickers is a great soccer program for your child. With coaches trained in child development theory, Little Kickers classes are tailored to meet the specific child's age and ability. This creative approach to coaching will have a positive impact on your child far beyond the soccer field. These fun, high-energy classes at the Silver Creek Sportsplex lead to children with strong physical skills who are well-balanced and confident. Classes are available now for ages 18 months to 9 years. Sign up for Little Kickers at the Silver Creek Sportsplex today.
Guys, I got the jerseys. El Nino. Aquí. Spray Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Don Ovan.
Think that's me?
You guy. It's $40. Can you cover that?
I'll send it to you right now. Done.
Okay, got it. So hat-trick Rick, he's the best player on our team. You get the ball, you give it to him.
Great. Rick.
On your phone, online, on the go, Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
All right, Don, you're on. Nope, just kidding.
When an athlete is injured, you need the right help right away. StatMed Urgent Care has only experienced medical specialists on duty 7 days a week. With no appointment needed, on-site x-ray labs, and private exam rooms, you'll receive the best possible care right away. For immediate medical issues to routine care, StatMed has 2 locations in downtown Lafayette and in the Pleasant Hill Concord area near the Sun Valley Mall. StatMed Urgent Care, the right care right now.
We're from High School,
Looks like number 15,
and we
Cameron.
Back at the Sportsplex with the undefeated Woodside Wildcats in action with their quarterback Scudder Stockwell doing good work with his favorite target Anthony Kostelik.
And the Wildcats are traveling to Sequoia to take on a team led by quarterback Nick DeMarco, who likes to throw to junior wideout Lemanania Brown. A battle in Redwood City.
Lemanania.
Oh gosh, you got me. We're even.
Yeah, we're even.
It's a Friday night.
The Sequoia Cherokees charging onto the field as they get ready to face their rivals, the Woodside Wildcats. It doesn't take long for the Wildcats to get going. It's senior Adam Swan catching the opening kickoff and pummeling his way over the sidelines, refusing to go down. He makes a break for it and jumps away from yet another tackle before stumbling into the end zone 7-0. Woodside still dominant. Here's Scudder Stockwell to Marcellus Chester Riley for another Wildcat TD. But the Cherokees fight back. Read option. Quarterback Nick DeMarco takes it himself, and Sequoia's on the board, but still down by 3 scores. But an amazing second half for Sequoia as Fa'ave Brown with the reception. He finds the end zone, and we're tied at 26-all, so we go to overtime. In the OT, it's Chester Riley again getting pushed out of bounds, but cunningly breaks the plane for a Wildcats touchdown to put Woodside up by a score. The Cherokees respond as DeMarco scrambles looking for a receiver, but decides to take it himself. DeMarco is just into the end zone, so Sequoia is down by 1. The Cherokees decide to go for the win, but the Wildcats provide good pressure, and Sione Hala'apiapi picks off the pass to seal the win. A thrilling overtime victory for the Woodside Wildcats. Chester Riley and Stockwell leading the team.
The Sacred Heart Prep volleyball team is off to a fine start this season.
And the Gators talking with our Jack Washer this week at the Rika Center about their season so far.
We are here at the Rika Center on Edison Way in Menlo Park. The Rika Center, where goals are achieved.
Behind me is the Sacred Heart Prep girls volleyball team. Let's get to know them a little bit better. We're here with junior Natalie Zimmons. Natalie, I got to ask, how's the season going so far for you guys?
It's going really well. We've won all of our games so far, besides tournaments.
How's practice been? How has coach been prepping you guys each and every day?
We do conditioning every day before we start playing volleyball, and that helps us get in the mood to be intense, and then we go for it, and we practice hard.
In the middle, we have Kate Zessler, and only a sophomore, but already proving to be a very top hitter. When you go out on the court, teams see you, they see a tall girl, and they see she probably can hit the ball pretty hard. So when teams are focusing on you, how do you approach the game and kind of adjust?
Well, I try to mix up where I hit and try to mix in some tips also, so it's just not always the same.
And how much do you talk to your setters out there? Setter-hitter combination is very important, especially in volleyball.
Yeah, with Lalika, she's an amazing setter, so I really don't have to tell her where to set the ball much because she really takes charge of it, but the communication is definitely there.
Over here we have Maddie Loop, one of the captains of this team. Maddie, you see this team each and every day as one of the leaders on this team. To get far this year, what do you see this team having to do?
Well, this year we have an amazing group of underclassmen. Last year we lost some great players, Victoria Garrick, Natalie Marshall, but the underclassmen have really stepped it up and filled their roles.
She said she was going to be the worst interview. I think she did the best. Ladies, best of luck the rest of the year, and the floor is yours.
Gators on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Gators! Service by Medallion joins the show this season and honors teamwork and teammates who partner together to make great plays.
This week we salute teammates Tori Dilfer and Veronica Stone. The Valley girls teaming up here for a great set and a monstrous kill in the Warriors win. Tori gets excited, and it's great teamwork there, just as Service by Medallion partners with its customers to provide great janitorial service for Silicon Valley's best companies.
This season, OneHitAway.org will have concussion safety tips every week.
Here's Darren Citabaco with this week's tip.
Take the symptoms of a concussion seriously. Don't challenge it. It's not worth it. Here are some of those symptoms: dizziness, nausea, light and sound sensitivity, irritability, sadness, confusion, attention and memory, disruptive sleep, lack of appetite or loss of energy. Those of you who are close to those athletes will see these signs sooner than anyone. If you see them, have them sit down. There is no wrong decision to do the right thing for a brain. One hit away, understand your brain can change your game.
Coming up, it's the Wells Fargo Bank Game of the Week as Monte Vista meets Sacred Heart Cathedral.
And later, the season with De La Salle football continues as the Spartans prepare for Orange Lutheran, one of the best in the state.
Hi, my name's Tom McGraw. I'm the CEO of First National Bank of Northern California and the former Bellarmine Bell. Our bank is owned and operated locally by people who treat our customers like family. You can trust us to give your family or business the best banking services from a bank that's been around for over 50 years. And now we're in Sunnyvale at 425 South Matilda. Remember, go long and don't drop the ball at First National Bank of Northern California.
The San Francisco 49ers are committed to helping kids live a healthy, active lifestyle.
You're plenty fast enough. You're plenty fast. Exchange, exchange. Good. Go, 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 go.
Check out 49ers.com/YF to see how you can get involved.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By the Silver Creek Sportsplex, the largest indoor sports and fitness facility of its kind in the United States. Our doors are open to the public every day. Come see why people call us their home away from home. By Club Sport Fitness at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. Visit clubsport.com for a 3-day trial pass. By Chevron, every day your car takes care of you. Take care of it. Don't use low-quality gasoline that can leave deposits in the engine. Use the gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car. By Calpine, a generation ahead today. And by the Del Gran Dealer Group. Go to dgdg.com and be a happy car buyer.
Once again this season, Wells Fargo Bank is presenting the Game of the Week. You can go to our website, calhighsportsbayarea.com, right now to vote on next week's game. Each team to receive $500 from Wells Fargo Bank.
Which is really cool. We had over 21,000 votes this week. The Monte Vista Mustangs traveling to Kezar Stadium in San Francisco to meet Sacred Heart Cathedral. It's the East Bay League against the West Catholic League in this week's Wells Fargo Bank Game of the Week. Marissa was there.
The Fightin' Irish getting ready to take on the visiting Monte Vista Mustangs at the one and only Kezar Stadium. First quarter MV wasted no time. Quarterback Jake Hayner tosses it back to Noah Soul. Soul airs it out to Blaze Davis, and Blaze is blazing down into red zone territory. And just a couple of plays later, it's running back Albert Smith capitalizing on the MV field position. He takes it in for 6, and the Mustangs take a 7-point lead. SHC looking to answer. Rafi Shukill hits Aaron Mitchell, and he does a nice job maneuvering through defenders for the first down. However, just a couple of plays later, it's MV's Nate Landman tracking down the QB for a loss, and just like that, the Irish drive is over. More Monte Vista offense here. It's Albert Smith once again finding his way into the end zone for another touchdown, increasing the Mustangs' lead to 14. And Monte Vista clicking on all cylinders. Here's junior QB Jake Hayner showing off his arm. He airs this one deep to Trehan Banda, and Banda makes the catch, and Monte Vista is back in scoring territory. And Banda would finish off what he started. Hayner spots an open Banda, and he is in for his first touchdown of the game to increase the Monte Vista lead to 28. And just before the half, after an MV fumble recovery, Albert Smith with his third TD on the night, and Monte Vista cruises to victory in this one with a final of 41-6.
Currently 3-0 on the season. Let's get to know the Monte Vista Mustangs. I'm here with junior quarterback Jake Hayner. Jake, obviously a big game for you guys. You're getting some time out there. Talk about your O-line and how they're making this easier on you.
Hey, they're great guys. All of them from the beginning of the year, I knew, and coaching staff knew. We had trust in all those guys. I love all of them. I love the whole team. Go Mustangs.
And you're only a junior. How have you seen yourself grow in the course of one season?
You know, it's not about me. It's about the team. Coach Bergman and the staff has really helped put a lot of work into it. It's a process. That's what he likes to say.
And one of those guys Jake likes to throw to is Noah. Noah, a lot of time for you to get out there, break free. How have you been able to break free?
all the hard work we put in this offseason with Coach Regalia and the staff. It's been a lot of work with all getting our legs strong and everything.
And obviously Coach Bergman is establishing a winning culture out here. What's his message to you guys, practice and in games?
Play hard every snap.
And how have you seen this team really come together through the course of summer and then up till now?
Over the summer we started lifting and it got better and better. We became a team and we're family now.
And another receiver that Jake likes to throw to is Treyhone Banda. Treyhone. Lots of love for Treyhone. Trey, you guys aren't going to get a break. You have league coming up. How do you continue these winning ways into league?
I think it's just a team sport, and our team's doing really good right now. We're on a roll, and we just need to keep doing what we do.
And how are you able to put them away so fast tonight?
I just think a lot of hard work in the week. You know, everyone contributes to the team, and hopefully we just keep doing that.
Good luck to the Monte Vista Mustangs the rest of the way. Guys, take us out with a cheer.
Let's get a clue. Let's go.
Mustangs!
The Lee Longhorns getting ready to take on Los Altos in this field hockey showdown. The Longhorns attacking early. Mia Mominski up ahead to Cassidy Ballard, who fires, but it's off the keeper, and we stay scoreless. Later in the first half, Stacy Moore, great stick work here as she gets it ahead to Mominski, and Mamma Mia, it's just wide, still no score. Late in the first, the Longhorns pressuring. The ball goes in front where the keeper tries to kick it free, but right there to get the steal and push it home is Lauren Fontes, and Lee has a 1-0 lead at the half. Second half, more Longhorns as Moore throws it in front. Mominski is there again for Lee, but the Los Altos defense, led by Olivia Jane, is strong there, and there is no goal. Best chance for Los Altos right here is Patricia Davila is working hard in front, but Lee's singing goalie Becca Pangborn was rock solid in the box all game long, and Lee wins at 1-0. The Longhorns now 3-0 on the season.
Lexus of Stevens Creek presents the Volunteer Award each week. This award honors student athletes who volunteer in the community.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award winner is Berkeley Canestra from Leland High School. Berkeley founded an origami club her sophomore year at Leland. She brought club members to senior centers all around San Jose to teach the elderly how to make basic origami shapes, a simple gesture that means so much. Berkeley explains why reaching out and teaching origami is important to her.
For me, with that idea was to just tell other people about it. Other people who had a really hard time starting conversations, who were really awkward, just talking to people out of the blue. It's just an icebreaker, and it's literally, I just formed it because I wanted to bring people together.
Coming up, Piedmont Hills hosting Saratoga.
And the season with De La Salle, we go behind the scenes as the Spartans prepare for Orange Lutheran.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 Toyota dealership in the Bay Area. Stevens Creek Toyota, it's where the deals are. By Mere Orthopedic Specialists, providing leading-edge care for athletes of all ages. By First National Bank of Northern California, delivering quality products and services to businesses and individuals while enhancing the economic environment of our communities. And by Catering by 5, outstanding meals for your next party wherever it is. Catering by 5, High Five Pizza, and High Five at the Plex.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with Piedmont Hills with a big opening night win last week. Marcus Double Barrel Romero throwing for 257 yards.
Say that 3 times fast.
All
right. The Pirates taking on a 1-1 Saratoga team led by back Alex Hawks. It's Saratoga at Piedmont Hills Friday night.
The Pirates ready to go on Friday night as Piedmont Hills looking to move to 2-0 on the year. Second quarter, Toga moving the ball. William Little to Vinny Failer for a first down, but the Falcon drive would stall. Later in the quarter, Little hooks up with Keon Gallicani, 35 yards to the house, 7-0 Saratoga Falcons. The Pirates strike right back before the half. Marcus Romero to Richard Fedlin for the score, 7-6 Saratoga after the Pirates miss the extra point. Third quarter now, Alex Hawks up the middle for a 4-yard touchdown game, and we are tied at 14 all. The Pirates strike right back. Romero finding Alex Garcia down the middle inside the Saratoga 5-yard line. Next play, misdirection for Piedmont Hills. It's Daniel Silvera plunging in. Wait for the signal. Wait for it. Yes, sir. He is in for the score, and the Pirates are up 21-14. Fourth quarter, double barrel. Romero back to pass again and finds Gabriel Martinez behind the defense. 45 yards on the pitch and catch. 28-14 Pirates. Piedmont Hills would put the icing on the cake here. Donovan Taylor, a nifty move around the right side and finds the end zone to put the Pirates up 34-14, and that's the way it would finish. 34-14 the final. The Pirates now 2-0 on the season.
St. Joe's huddling up as they take on Moreau Catholic. First set, Lena Reed-Petrusek puts up a high set for Emma Dow, but her spike just barely misses the line for the Mariner point. Set point, Dowd unleashes another slam, but it's dug out by Angelica Templeton, and Sydney Mendoza-Beck does the rest. Mariners take the first set 25-23. Second set, all Pilots, as Alina Shai bumps the serve over to Lily Renier, who sets it up for Dowd, who hammers it through the defense, and they take the set 25-12. Third set, Mariners clawing back. Katrina King sets it over to Mendoza-Beck, whose spike is just too hot to handle for the defense, and they keep the game close. But the Pilots would pull away as Reed-Petrusek sets up who else but Emma Dowd with another blast that will not be dug out this time, and the Pilots win 25-22. Mariners still fighting. Alyssa Topic gives a set to Templeton, and she will spike it down hard with no chance at a return. But in the end, the high-flying Pilots are just too hot to handle. That's Chai setting up Emily Sturr, who just gets it over the net and in, and St. Joe's will win this one 3-1.
Each week we bring you an exclusive all-access look into this season with the De La Salle football team.
Taylor Lambert joins us now with the latest edition of The Season with De La Salle.
Marissa, the Spartans of De La Salle have seemed to have found their stride this year. Winners of the last two, we get you geared up for this week for a big game against visiting Orange Lutheran of Southern California by showing you it's not just the big names for the Spartans which make this engine go.
The vibe on the De La Salle football field is mostly positive.
Your name has been bandied about to take over that for Jones for kickoffs. Is that your answer? Is that the only excitement I'm going to get out of that?
I'm excited about it. I was just like kind of contemplating.
What are you contemplating?
You gotta sound like you gotta be crazy about it.
Contemplating? What are you, a Buddhist monk? This is kickoff.
Head coach Justin Allenbaugh, per usual, is running scout team quarterback. He's on fire today, receiving skepticism from the defense.
Allenbaugh's deflating the ball.
Allenbaugh's performance is convincing. Same goes for the Spartans in their most recent win against Servite, where big names for DLS came up big. But just like this play, sometimes it's the smallest players on the field which make the largest impact, as 5'7" Keanu Andrade makes the play on Coach Allenbaugh. Andrade leads a trio of undersized players for De La Salle. Keanu starts at middle linebacker alongside 5'6" Logan Nones, while conservatively tall Isaiah Tautua make up the Mangus tribe. Why the Manguses? Well, because 4 years ago DLS had a short guy named Mango. Now all players modest in stature are referred to as Manguses. These things are apparently simple in nature. All three, Nones, Andrade, and Tautua, are between 5'6" and 5'7".
Are they that tall?
Yes, they are.
5'8" maybe on a good day.
But all kidding aside, on a team overflowing with blue-chip prospects and Division I talent, these undersized Magnuses are leaned on heavily.
Yeah, we play a lot of huge teams, but I feel like Coach Allenbaugh emphasizes that if we have our technique down, we'll be prepared for anybody ahead of us. That's our advantage, I feel. I mean, we may look small, but I think we pack a big hit as long as we get under people.
I like being little because people don't expect it, and then they'll come and hit me, and I'll just get lower than and put my chin right under them.
Hey, look for that wing. You know what I'm saying? Nones, look for that wing. Make sure and get wide enough. Good, there it is. Good, Nones. Stay up.
But when you're smaller than pretty much everybody else on the field, you have to make yourself stand out. You have to work harder. You have to make them notice you.
In the case of Logan, he's, you know, he really worked hard on the practice squad, on the scout team, and that's where we noticed him and gave him a shot.
And when you're at a size disadvantage, it's nice to have a like-minded partner to bounce ideas off of.
and first play, guy drove me back, and I was too high. The rest of the game, I'd squat before every play, literally squat, just so I could stay low and explode through.
There we go. Better, Tat. That's better. I'd rather you get some more push, but at least.
It's dinner time. The Spartans get together the day before each game and have team dinner. On the field, these young people look like men, but at dinner, they're just kids again.
Yeah, you need a B in Algebra 2 and you can get in. Oh my, that's so easy.
Grant got in.
And it's not even hard.
Hey, you'll be good. Grant.
No, it's not that bad.
Hey, all you see is this. Look, all you see is this.
Longtime supporters of the program are back to serve up pasta and salad. Everyone here is an alum of DLS, played on the team, part of the program.
It's been awesome. It's neat to see the changes, but yet it's nice to see that some things don't change, like this. Enjoy, man. What's going on?
Tradition. That's what this dinner's all about. From players standing in front of the team and reviewing each other's goals, to the sophomores building dessert houses for the coaches.
Julie, you're putting your fingers on the dessert.
What do we have?
Yeah, that's great. Who wants Julie's finger dessert? By all means, dig in.
What's next?
Yeah, who wants dessert pizza?
I do. I'll tell you what you want. It's this thing.
Pumpkin bread?
Hello. Oh, the chefs did a great job. The dessert pizza I haven't had yet, but Nate can tell me about that.
The Spartans look forward to this week's game against Orange Lutheran, a big team, highly ranked in California.
Guys, tomorrow night, those guys will battle. A lot of them are returners too, and they played some good D linemen, so that'll be a good battle.
It'll be a good game. It'll be a really good game. Anybody to hold Centennial to 7 points at half. It's gonna be good though. Can't be bad.
But when asking what Alex Colon Aguilar wants to do against Orange Lutheran, his answer is very De La Salle.
My job.
Now, it should be a good one against Orange Lutheran, a really big team in the trenches. So make sure you tune in next week for the full game recap and highlights and more of the season with De La Salle, which has been awesome, if I do say so myself.
Very fun.
I've been enjoying it. All right, each week Synergy Environmental Solutions cleans up environmental hazards, asbestos, mold, and all the dirty work for Bay Area schools, corporations, and homes. So each week Synergy honors the athletes who do the dirty work on the field. This week, doing the dirty work is the Freedom football team, and we really just wanted to see this amazing play one more time.
It's a great one. It's the hook and ladder, the hitch and pitch. Call it what you want. It's the game-winning touchdown for Freedom. The Falcons doing the dirty work, whatever it takes, just like Synergy Environmental Solutions. Remember, you can buy DVD copies of every game you see on the show tonight. Just go to our CalHighSportsBayArea.com website, and your game will be right there. All of our show elements and the entire show can also be seen on our YouTube site.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter. At CalHighSportsBA is our handle. We now have over 9,700 followers. Coming up, it's James Logan battling the Ugly Eagles from Clayton Valley.
And two of the very best in girls volleyball as St. Francis meets Menlo next.
Club Sport at the Silver Creek Sportsplex is fitness for the entire family. Mom can feel secure in one of 120 individual fitness classes while the children play in the Child Care Center or learn to swim in the Club Sport pool. Dad gets a great workout in the state-of-the-art cardio and weight training area. Classes range from Zumba to aquatics and everything in between. No matter what your fitness goals are, Club Sport welcomes everyone. Club Sport San Jose has something for the entire family. DEFCON Construction is #1 in the Bay Area and Silicon Valley because of trust. 95% of our business comes from repeat customers. They know the customer is our top priority. That's why DEFCON was the choice for the 49ers' new stadium and for the new Earthquake Stadium. DEFCON was also chosen when outstanding schools like Bellarmine, St. Francis, St. Ignatius, and Mitty wanted the very best, on time and on budget. Top Bay Area companies know DEFCON is the best choice whether it's new construction or renovation. DEFCON Construction, helping to build the best in Silicon Valley.
I definitely got a lot faster. A couple days after I did my first class, I improved my 60 time at a showcase by 0.3 seconds, which is outstanding. Well, definitely working on the form component. I usually run upright where you're supposed to have your chest at a 45-degree angle. We worked on that and worked on it until I could actually feel myself when I did something wrong. But definitely that improved 60 time helped, and a lot of coaches came up to me and talked to me after that. It doesn't matter whether you're the biggest guy or the smallest guy in the gym. you're always treated the same, and it's just a great place to be.
This is Dr. Michael Miklich of Muir Orthopedic Specialists on the sideline with the Monte Vista High School Mustangs. And you're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Back at the Sportsplex with the undefeated James Logan Colts looking to go 4-0 this week after an impressive start to their season.
And the Colts are meeting one of the top teams in the state, Clayton Valley, this week. The Ugly Eagles have an outstanding back in Ray Jackson III, RJ3 with over 600 yards rushing in just 3 games this season. The Ugly Eagles hoping to gallop by the Colts this week.
Captains from both teams meeting at midfield on the black turf at Clayton Valley. First quarter, Ray Jackson III with a long 25-yard run to set up the Eagles in the Colts' red zone. RJ3 with a terrific run there. A bit later on, it's Luis Ramos hitting Jackson III on the screenplay, and the senior running back making defenders miss. A terrific run here again for Jackson. Touchdown Eagles 7-0. Later on in the first quarter, Jackson III giving the Colts defense a hard time. It's a 30-yard gain. Jackson coming right at us and finally bashed out of bounds. Later in the drive, Ramos rushes it in up the middle. Touchdown, Clayton Valley Ugly Eagles 14-7. Ramos with some misdirection here, catching everyone off guard, sprinting his way up the middle and into the end zone. A quarterback keeper, 21-7 Eagles. Fast forward to the third, Ramos finds number 18, Robert Carson, and Mr. Carson stiff arms his way into the end zone, 35-7 Ugly Eagles. Late in the third now, Aaron Murillo rushes in for 6 more, and Clayton Valley is rolling. 42-7 the score there. On to the fourth quarter, James Logan gets a score here. Amari Davis breaking into the end zone, but not nearly enough. It's a big day for RJ3 and Ramos for the Ugly Eagles.
Thursday night volleyball action saw Menlo hosting St. Francis. In first set, Lancers take the early lead. Amanda Hubbard flips it back to Rachel Bowe on the slides, and she buries it home. Still in the first, Hubbard beautiful set out to the pin, and Molly Epperton punishes the ball to the floor. Set one to the Lancers, 25-13. Second set now, Carly Deal with the dig. Hubbard out to Jenna Adams, who hits the hard angle shot. And the Knights hanging in there. They get the block courtesy of Kristen Sellers and Olivia Pellerin. But the Lancers would block right back. Hard hit, hard block by Hubbard, and Amanda Serix set 2 to St. Francis, 25-18. Set 3 now, Epperton and Serix tough at the net. They send it right back to where it came from, and the Lancers go on the attack now. Ava Gustafson finds Adams on the outside, and well, no one's going to stop that. Game high 13 kills for the senior outside. And the Lancers would finish it off at the net. Deal with the big block to put the Lancers ahead for good. And St. Francis wins with a clean sweep over Menlo. Hubbard with 26-6 and 6 blocks on the night.
Each week, May Industries honors a team of excellence that is doing great work, just like the construction work being done for more than 40 years by May Industries. This week's May Industries team of excellence is the girls water polo team from San Ramon Valley. The Wolves are off to a great start this season, but this is a team of excellence with a long history of success. In fact, the girls have won the last 4 NCS Division I water polo titles in a row. The San Ramon Valley girls water polo team, a team of excellence, just like May Industries.
Coming up, great boys water polo as Camp Olindo meets Sacred Heart Prep.
But first, here is our Chevron Top 10 football poll.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Wells Fargo, proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. By Lexus of Stevens Creek. Lexus of Stevens Creek is once again sponsoring the Volunteer Scholarship Award. 5 scholarships worth a total of $10,000 will be handed out at the annual Cal High Sports Banquet. By Tony and Alba's Pizza and Pasta. Come check out our sports event packages. And by the Riker Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with 2 of the Bay Area's very best in boys water polo, Camp Olindo and Sacred Heart Prep. The Campo Cougars won the section title 2 years ago and were runners-up last season.
That's right. Sacred Heart Prep has won the last 4 CCS D2 titles in a row. A battle between Bay Area water polo powers this week.
These Campo fans very excited for this early season showdown with the Cougars hosting Sacred Heart Prep. First quarter, the shot clock winding down. Campo's Peter Brasinga gives it off to Yuri Hanley, who lofts it over the keeper. It's the game's first goal. Cougs looking for more as it's Hanley playing helper this time as he connects with Cole Stevens in front. It's a nifty goal and a 2-0 Cougars lead. SHP looking to answer, and indeed they do. Alex Sotsadze takes the feed and rips one home to make it a 1-point game. Back come the Cougars as Hanley and Stevens hook up again, this time from outside as Stevens rises up and fires it home to give Campo a 2-goal lead. SHP would keep answering as Finn Banks doesn't need a stake and cap. He scores without one, and the Cougars lead is down to 3-2. Back and forth throughout this game. Again, it's Stevens, his third goal of the game, to stretch the Cougar lead back to 2 at 4-2. Sacred Heart gets back to work in their comeback quest, and check out this ball movement. Larson Weigel sends it over to Luke Rowland, who dishes it to Banks, who finally moves it to Sotadze for the big finish, and it's 4-3. SHP looking for the tying goal now, and it's Alex Sotadze finding it as he collects his third of the game. We're tied at 4. 5-4 Campo now, and again SHP needs one to tie. This time Banks would be the guy. 5-all now in the fourth, and it's Cole Stevens finding the back of the net for the fifth time in the game as Campo Lindo with an impressive 6-5 victory.
Saratoga traveling to Lee, a non-league game Tuesday night. First set, Lee down by 1. Brianna Francis passes to Emma Onito. Onito over to Hannah Mapes, and Mapes manages to place that one in open space, and we are all tied at 8 apiece. Lee not letting up. Kendra Shapiro sets to Megan Kursman. Kursman passes out to Renee Wash, and the Longhorns take set 1, 25-18. Second set, Saratoga trailing by 4. Gusiva Daria bumps to Nicole Xiao. Xiao sets up Elena Sparakis for the monstrous kill, 19-16 lead. The Longhorns not giving in though, set point in Hannah Mapes with a beautiful serve, and that's what we call an ace baby. Lee up 2-1. Saratoga found some life in the third set. Sparakis makes a nice save and gives it back to Daria. The Falcons feeling the pressure, and it's Katie Holm defending at the net. Saratoga takes set 3. Fourth set, the Falcons continue to fly high. Sparakis making her presence felt along with Belle Strawn, and just like that, we are tied at 2 sets apiece, and we head to the fifth and deciding set. Lee really looking to find their rhythm, and they do right here. Brooke Jonathans hammers the ball down for no return, and the Longhorns win 15-13 in the fifth, increasing their win streak to 3. DGDG.com is with us again this season, and they bring us the Be Happy Play. This week's Be Happy Play goes to the girls from Saratoga High School. Down 2 sets, the Falcons fought all the way back in the third set and fourth set to cause a set 5, and they were pretty stoked about it in this week's Be Happy Play. Go to DGDG.com to find out how you can be a happy car buyer.
Coming up, it's the play of the week. Here's one of the contenders. We'll announce the winner next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm Coach Robbie, and today's training tip is a push-up. We'll begin in the upright position. We're going to use a dowel rod to help maintain 3 points of contact: head, shoulder blades, and hips. In a nice straight line, we'll drop down, bending the elbows, get the body horizontal with the floor, hold for a second, return back up to the upright position.
Once again this season, the winner of the Play of the Week will receive an invitation to our end of the season awards banquet at EA Sports.
And we've had lots of good plays so far this season, so the competition is high. Here are some contenders and then the final Play of the Week.
Play of the Week. We start with Piedmont Hills running back Donovan Taylor making all sorts of fancy moves for this nice touchdown run in the Pirates' win. Here's Milpitas, Tariq Gracie on the screen pass. Look at number 77 with the block. A nice play there to bust him free. And Gracie goes all the way 80 yards for the touchdown. But really the big deal here is watch as number 77 runs all the way downfield and gives his buddy a lift at the end. That was nice. Here's Clayton Valley Ugly Eagle RJ3, an impressive running back Ray Jackson with a great touchdown run here, but it was not Play of the Week because this play was huge. With a game on the line, Valley Christian looking to drive upfield, but they're going to get it all in one play because Morian Walker makes the catch, and he's wide open and gone, showing his great speed. Morian Walker into the end zone to get the victory in the big house at Levi Stadium for Valley Christian. One more time, Morian Walker, you're coming to the banquet. That's the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's Cal High Sports Bay Area for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. Be sure to join us next week when we introduce you to the piano-playing savant from Piedmont Hills. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you then.